Hello, everybody. It is I, Coco Bunny. I don't know if I'm talking quiet or not, but anyway, I have not been on the YouTube in quite a bit, and this video isn't going to be talking about why I haven't been on YouTube for a long time. This video is about something else that I think is quite insane. Now, you may not know, or you may, but I like to make things out of like cardboard and stuff, and this has got to be maybe my biggest thing I've made. It's definitely not my most ambitious because it's a fan, as from the title. I will be making a video about my most ambitious, which is close to being finished, but that's not what this video is about. And in fact, I'm going to show you what this video is about. And don't mind the mess because my desk that I'm working on currently is very messy, but it's in like a transition stage between being clean and it being in use. I don't know where I was going with that, but it's very dirty, just don't mind it. And yeah, we're gonna check out my not yet working fan. Yeah. Alright, like I said, very messy, very dirty. I will clean this up once I'm done with the fan, but for now, I'll show you the big fan. Actually, I'm going to show you the little fan first. This is the little fan, the wimpy fan. I mean, I say wimpy, but it's honestly currently better than the big one. Okay, now on to the big one. Boom. Big fan. My bed is also dirty, but I don't use that bed, so that's why I don't really have an incentive to clean it. So I'll move this over here so you can see it a bit better. I don't want to show what's on the other side because that's a secret. But look at this big fan. You can see it does indeed rotate. Big giant stand which has a pretty solid base. You know, not very complicated. It's pretty sturdy. Will not fall over. And the head of the fan is like this weird chassis. It kind of looks like a windmill. Could probably work as a windmill. And this is the inside. Now, there was quite a bit of renditions. I don't know if you couldn't hear me then. There was quite a bit of renditions before this design was created because, well, I'm not the best at planning ahead. And the reason this gear is here, this doesn't actually need to be here. This isn't necessary. This is just because my original idea had the motor right here. It was moved over here, and so the gear was here to connect to a separate gear which would spin this axle. It's pretty complicated, but I eventually came up to this design because it's the most simple. Now the fan doesn't spin very fast at all. In fact, it really only spins at like this speed, if you can see that. Now the reason it spins so slowly is because these fan blades, I used thick cardboard, but I now realize I probably should have used a thinner cardboard because these fan blades are very heavy, which means there's a lot of force needed to get it to start spinning, and this small motor doesn't really have that enough force to really get it to start spinning. So my current plan is to add a second motor down here, which will then connect with the gear to this part. So this part is actually necessary now. So I'll add a second motor, with a gear to connect to this one, to just help it spin just that bit faster, you know. And yeah, I am going to demonstrate it working because I am a good YouTuber. I would not show you, so I'm going to set up the camera so you can see. Okay, I don't know if the microphone is placed in the best area, but here we have our terminal or whatever that connects to my PlayStation, because that's the closest place to where the camera is right now. And there's a lot of things here, but the ones we really need to talk about are these two right here. So, hold on a second. I have these wires here. They're copper wires, and I had to strip down them because they have a coating on them which makes them non-conductive, and I need them to be conductive, obviously. Now I'm wearing gloves because these get very hot whenever you do this, which is a concern I have, especially considering the fan is made out of cardboard. I do not want to burn the house down when doing this. I need to get my chair, hold on. Alright. I am now sitting in a chair. So, we get these two things, and we get this, and you might be able to see some sparks whenever I do this. Obviously, it's not ideal, but you might see it. I'm gonna move this more into frame. If you hear anything, it's because, any like voices, it's because I'm watching a live stream right now. Oh, see those? That means power is going through it. And you can't see it, but the fan next to me is spinning now. I haven't really thought of a way to get you to be able to see the fan. You know, what am I talking about? Here. I'm gonna position the camera again, just hold on. Hold on. My gloves. Okay. Again, the microphone probably isn't in the best place, so you might not be able to hear me very well. But I'm going to try to turn the fan on. And keep in mind, this is not finished. Like, the electrics are not finished currently. So, I have the wires, and I'm going to just connect them. I just have to give it that momentum. Boom. It disconnected. You gotta be patient with me. Boom, look at that. It's a spinning fan. You can't see my face. Now you can. Well, ain't that nice? I got a fan that spins. You can probably see a lot of the background right now. I'm gonna put it back. Alright, well, you saw the fan, you saw it spin. I'll give an update whenever it's done, and I'll probably make a second video about why I haven't been on YouTube for a while. And I'll also make sure to make a video about my most ambitious project, which my only hint, oh snap, My only hint for what that's gonna be is articulate. I don't know if that was a good hint or not. I just feel like it was kind of vague. But anyway, I have shown you the electrics, and hopefully by the time I make another video about this fan, it is done, it is complete, and I will be happy and not hot during this hot time of the summer in the US of A. So, I will see you later. Maybe. Anyway, goodbye.